Picture this. It's the final laps of the 2024 Miami Grand Prix. The sun's blazing, the crowd's on their feet, and Lando Norris, calm, precise, and flying, crosses the finish line in P1. Fireworks explode. McLaren's garage erupts. It's not just a race victory, it's his win. The one fans had been craving for years. That moment wasn't just a milestone. It was the culmination of years of heartbreak, near misses, and pure driving talent. Lando Norris, the ever-smiling Brit with a Twitch streamer's charm and a racer's ruthlessness, had finally claimed his first Formula One victory. And fans around the world absolutely lost it. Today, Lando Norris isn't just another driver on the F1 grid. He's the face of McLaren's revival, a Gen Z superstar, and one of the most loved figures in modern motorsport. Whether it's his clever racecraft, cheeky humor, or brutally honest team radios, Norris has carved out his own path in a sport defined by giants. But how did this young Brit with a headset and a dream become one of F1's biggest sensations? Born on November 13, 1999, in Bristol, England, Lando Norris grew up in a family that was both wealthy and supportive. His father, Adam Norris, a retired financial manager and one of Britain's wealthiest men, provided the financial backing. But it was Lando's hunger and obsession with speed that fueled his rise. At just 7 years old, Lando sat in his first go-kart, and the moment he hit the throttle, he was hooked. He wasn't just playing, he was winning. Within a few years, Lando was dominating karting events across Europe, earning titles and turning heads. His junior racing career was nothing short of a rocket launch. In karting, he became the youngest ever CIKFIA KF World Champion in 2013. He stepped up to single-seaters in 2015, winning the British Formula 4 Championship with ease. Then came Formula Renault in 2016, where he won both the Euro Cup and the Northern European Cup. In 2017, he captured the FIA European Formula 3 title. And in 2018, he finished runner-up in Formula 2 behind George Russell. But the message was clear. Norris was coming, and fast. In 2019, McLaren gave him the call. At just 19 years old, Lando Norris made his Formula One debut with the legendary British team. Instantly, fans were drawn to his personality, funny, self-deprecating, and completely authentic. But behind that charming smile was a laser-focused racer. Alongside teammate Carlos Sainz Jr., Norris helped push McLaren back into relevance. His first major highlight came in 2020, when he snatched a last-lap podium at the Austrian Grand Prix. It was emotional, dramatic, and a clear sign that Lando wasn't just here to participate. He was here to win. But winning in F1 is never easy. In 2021, Norris nearly claimed his first victory at the Russian Grand Prix. Leading the race in the final laps, rain began to fall. Lando and McLaren gambled on staying out. It backfired. He slid off the track, lost the win, and heartbreak followed. It was brutal. But it also showed grit. That race put Norris on the map as a driver who could lead, make bold calls, and handle adversity with class. Over the next few seasons, he kept delivering. In 2022 and 2023, while McLaren battled inconsistency, Norris dragged the car to unexpected podiums. His qualifying pace improved, his racecraft matured, and his confidence never wavered. Then, in 2024, everything clicked. At the Miami Grand Prix, Norris finally got his win. He drove flawlessly, controlled the race, managed the tires, defended like a champ. And when he stood on the top step of the podium, champagne spraying, it felt like a new chapter. Not just for Lando, but for McLaren. By 2024, Lando's not just a race winner. He's a millionaire many times over. His estimated net worth sits around $30 million. His base salary at McLaren is between $8 to $12 million, depending on bonuses. But that's just the start. His side ventures and endorsements stack up. He co-founded Quadrant, a content and esports brand that's part merch drop, part gaming squad, and part influencer collective. He's signed deals with brands like Logitech, Bell helmets, Sun God sunglasses, and more. Every time he streams, drops merch, or posts a vlog, fans show up in the thousands. And that's helped Lando become one of the most marketable names in F1 today. And if you think the money's just sitting in a savings account, Think again. Lando has one of the sickest car collections in the paddock. He owns a McLaren 765 LT, a custom McLaren P1, and a Porsche 911 GT3 RS, just to name a few. His homes, a luxurious apartment in Monaco with sea views and neighbors like Charles Leclerc and Lewis Hamilton, plus a sleek modern mansion back in the UK, complete with a sim racing room, gaming setup, and plenty of quadrant branding. Off the track, Lando lives the life of a modern racer. He's a gamer, a streamer, and a content creator. But of course, fans are just as curious about his dating life. He dated Portuguese model Luisinha Oliveira in 2021 and 2022. The breakup sparked plenty of fan theories and tabloid noise. More recently, rumors linked him with Margarita Corsaro, another high-profile model. But Lando's kept it low-key. No confirmations, just hints and Instagram sightings. Still, not everything's been smooth sailing. Like many young stars, Norris has faced his share of controversy. Old tweets from his early teens resurfaced, showing immature humor that didn't sit well with some fans. He publicly apologized, took responsibility, and learned from it. In 2022, he clashed with his team over the radio in Singapore, venting frustrations during a messy race. Some called it passion, others immaturity. Either way, it showed just how badly he wants to win. And then there's the never-ending online debate. Is Lando getting the credit he deserves? Is he too soft? Too funny to be taken seriously? Or is he quietly becoming the most dangerous man on the grid? His on-track moments with Max Verstappen have also raised eyebrows. They're friends off the track, or were. But as Lando inches closer to Max in pace and points, the tension grows. No hard contact yet, but the body language and side-by-side battles say more than words ever could. So here's the big question. Is Lando Norris a future world champion? Absolutely. He's got the speed, the skill, and now, finally Callum the belief. McLaren is improving. He's winning races, and most importantly, he's matured into a complete driver. He's learned from the heartbreaks, tuned out the noise, and built a brand as powerful as his right foot. The fans love him, the grid respects him, and the sport needs him. Lando Norris isn't just part of Formula One's future, he is the future. And this is just the beginning.